The next question is from Gabriel. He says, Tanya and Herbert want to raise taxes. Will you also do the same? Tanya et Hébert veulent hausser les taxes. Allez-vous faire la même chose?
Look, I've seen this on their pamphlets and have been hearing from constituents about this very position by both my opponents. So let us be clear about what my positions have been from the get-go and will continue being. There is no reason to be for increasing any form of tax right now whatsoever. And you may be asking yourself, well, why is Eddy saying all these things? Well, I do come from a business background, so perhaps this is why I have some insight about this in a different manner than my opponents. Number one, we find ourselves in a recession. Number two, we're in a pandemic. Three, most people having left our labor force because they have lost their jobs and their careers, and they've had to make severe choices with what to do with life. So as they try to bounce back, thanks to us helping them out, either on a federal or provincial level, we should also be there for them and not discourage them from bouncing back economically, because we want them to contribute to DDO's local economy as well. And once they're part of our labor force, things will improve, as well as their disposable income, which means the money they will have to spend for our businesses here locally. Things will improve because of taxes being low, not higher, okay? Because they will have less things to spend on. And lastly, we find ourselves in a very unprecedented time of inflation, where not even the governor of the Bank of Canada predicted such inflation in the first place. So these are four reasons why I am not in favor of increasing taxes. Literally, Mrs. Toledano said minimal tax increases throughout the process. And Mr. Herbert Brownstein actually said reasonable tax increases, which to me is illogical based on the four factors that I indicated right now. So, what is my position with my economic policy and tax policy? Number one, I, as your city councilor, will never vote to increase any form of tax. Two, I will never vote in favor to create a new tax. These two things will ensure that you have enough money coming in your pockets and you're able to pay your bills without having the extra pressure to actually worry about, I have to pay more taxes because of the tax hikes in DDO as well. And I want to focus solely on making sure that DDO has a balanced budget, hopefully going towards a surplus in the near future. And that's my position regarding the economy and tax policy.